Hmm?
All
Are we
right,
back?
so we are back.
We're back.
Uh,
Hey.
so Cameron, what did you think about game one between Georgia Tech and VCU on Inferno?
Georgia Tech putting up a really, really nice T side. It
Hmm.
was very back and forth for the first half when Georgia Tech were on the CT side, but
Hmm.
then once they flipped, VCU's CT side left a lot to be desired. They just got
Hmm.
completely overpowered by Georgia Tech's T side. Um, so that may just be a map bias for the different teams. I don't know. It There were a lot of really, really nice plays that Georgia Tech did on their G side, and so I feel like they it was a really nice performance.
Hmm.
I don't think that they're quite as overpowering on a VCU as it may have seemed at times because the score line was what was it? It was 16-12,
Right.
which is not bad by all means. It was a fairly close game. VCU picked up quite a few key
Hmm.
rounds, the middle of that second half, but if they want to bounce back from this, they really need to tighten up their
Yeah.
defense when they're on CT, and
Hmm.
especially Swindy and Elmo need to wake up and to start hitting these frags because they're really non-existent at all.
Hmm.
But hopefully on Mirage that can happen.
Hmm. So for Georgia Tech, I really like,
Huh?
Hanson and Aku like
Mm-hmm.
being really aggressive with their play. For VCU, their entry fraggers are going to be more reliant upon picks from Dumpling Dragon and I guess either Chaz or Swindy, and then it's gonna be up to them to just hold down the site. I mean, it's been really hard for VCU to, I guess, get a bomb plant and then for them to hold the site while Georgia Tech does the retake.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Georgia Tech overall, I mean, they've had some really great fraggers on their team. So
Yeah.
if VCU can set up plays where it's going to be more reliant upon teamwork rather than individual skill, then I think that can outshine the individual talent that Georgia Tech has. But I mean, as I've said before, Georgia Tech is usually a school that, among the esports world, does develop some really great esports players.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard, whoever plays against them, no matter what. So, game two is going to be on Mirage.
Yeah.
VCU Rams is going to be starting CT side, and Georgia Tech's going to be T side. So how about we get into it then?
Yeah. I got nothing left. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
As with a nice Doppler knife running up. Looks like he's gonna go peek mid, try and get some information. I think that's his comfortable spot since he's the opper on VCU's team. But actually, Georgia Tech are gonna be walking up these apartments right now. So nothing quite yet. I think they're waiting to see if they push up again. VCU did push up from the B site the first round, and
Hmm.
so maybe Georgia Tech are gonna try and net a trap. I think VCU learned their lesson this time. These nades are gonna come in. They're gonna call the rotate from their A players. Swindy with a nice opening headshot on Aku, but Craven does trade that back. And now that Dumpy Dragon, oh, he almost ran around the corner after he ran out of
Almost.
bullets, but the bomb is down. 4v3 retake from VCU having to come in from this. But Shep taking out Chaz at apartments is not an good sign. Ooh, Bryceology does get the trade. Bad but it's just Elmo versus 3. He's gonna try and go for this because, well, he's gonna. Ooh, all these shots missing from both teams. He hears the reload, but he can't do anything since there are it's more than just whoever is fighting right now. But yeah, Georgia Tech take the very first round of the second map.
Yep. And once again, Georgia Tech, super aggressive. I really like the play that, they walked like pretty much silently into B apps. Unfortunately, no one on VCU Rams was doing that good of a job peeking into Rams. We know that we saw a guy Van who
Mm-hmm.
tried to do that, but his call out was pretty much really late. for the rotation, so that allowed Georgia Tech to pretty much just waterfall all of B and take
Yeah.
control of the site in general.
And the way Dumpling Dragon was standing, he was actually in that little corner up by Catwalk listening for footsteps from Georgia Tech into
Yep.
apartments. But because they were walking, they didn't hear anything. And so that waterfall, as you said, was a complete surprise for VCU. No, Swindy got the really nice opening headshot on
Yep.
Aku. But
Mhm.
other than that, VCU couldn't really get anything done. Looks like now they're going to be trying to attack this A side. There was a 4-man stack on A though, and Swindy is waiting for this. Ooh, get the headshot onto Shep. Can't quite spray it on Hansen. But now, yeah, it's now a 2v4 with Bryceology and Chaz also falling. Double Dragon is able to take a bad blood, so maybe you can grab that SMG and do something with it. See, I thought Elmo would be able to even it up somewhat, but it's a 1v3. All he has now is this Mag 10. And so maybe he's going to wait for some exit kills. This is going to be a very hard retake, especially with some of the... Since there are 2 AKs on the site right now onto Aku and Hansen. So he's definitely outgunned. And it's an open site, and so there's no way he can really sneak in over to the bomb.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech want to look for him, though. I think that's Craven. Pushing a very aggressive... Ooh! Aku finds him on the retreat from Catwalk through connector.
Couldn't even get to save the Mac 10 of all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's really unfortunate for Mr. Dumpling Dragon there. And I mean, that just came down to, your overall, CS skills, able to shoot someone. But like Swindy had a great advantage there, close A ramp. He was able to get 1 kill, but wasn't able to, because the 5-7 spray sprays up, he wasn't able to pull down to control the spray.
Yeah.
And he just got outgunned there.
Yeah.
But by blood.
Ooh, he's waiting past him. But no. Oh, he only got 1 before he went around the corner. Oh, so there's only a 1-for-1 trade after all of that. But this A site is completely open. All of his Dumpling Dragon, he's not even watching the site. He knows it's being taken though, and these smokes are going to go down. Allow for the easy bomb plant for Georgia Tech. He's going to try and fire through the smoke, but nothing quite lands. Aku does take out Elmo. Swindy tried to peek up, but he's getting chunked down. Hansen. Ooh, Hansen is... Oh, actually, Craven got that kill. Hansen gets Bryceology. And yeah, Craven just pushes up and takes out the rest of what was left of Swindy's health bar. So Bad Blood fell, but other than that, Georgia Tech, everyone else survived. Very nice take from there. But VCU are now able to buy. So
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Well, finally. It's only the 4th round.
Yeah.
But
that. But I mean, Georgia Tech, once again, I mean, obviously, once you lose pistol round, you're going to be giving up a couple of rounds as the CT side. I mean, if Georgia Tech knows the smoke locations, and I don't know why they shouldn't, like, taking A site's actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
If you just know how to smoke off CT, jungle, and stairs. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Bad Blood with the lurk in B apps. That's going to be interesting. See how he's going to do. I mean, last round, he only got 1 kill, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He had a great position, but just wasn't able to do too much last round.
Yeah, it looks like Georgia Tech are setting up these smokes once again for another clean A take. We actually have 2 VCU members mid. So, well, I guess one was mid / cat. Actually, is that underpass that he's going? No, I think he's on cat. It's Bad Blood who's in underpass right now. But yeah, these smokes are now coming down. Flash is coming through. Let's see if Elmo can't get a nice flank onto Craven. Nope. Craven takes the shot, takes him out. Bryceology gonna try and answer, but not quite. So when he does actually take out Bad Blood across the map. But that's actually a very unfortunate smoke. Even more unfortunate, though, is Chaz's inability to land a shot through that gap. It's up to Dumpling Dragon right now, trying to retake this site. The bomb is down. It's 4 Georgia Tech members left. He saw Craven up there in Palace. Ooh, he actually is able to take... Oh, he almost sprayed down Hansen. Hansen at 1 health at the end of that. Super unfortunate. Super lucky for Hansen, really.
Super lucky for him.
But Hansen was actually able to... Yeah, Hansen grabbed that off at the end now, so... Looks like now they have 2 ops, I believe, if they want to use it. No, I think he just threw it to Aku.
Yeah, I mean Aku's been designated Opera. I mean,
Yeah.
haven't seen too much yet out of Aku. He's just able to, pick up the frags that get left.
Yeah.
But Chaz, super aggressive here.
Super aggressive with that CZ. Nothing quite coming of it though. More pushing out. We got more CTs pushing out through this. But yeah, once again, it's just another save round that they're kind of just trying to get over with. Maybe trying to find a headshot or two just by surprise rushing them. But nothing so far. Just a little bit of damage on Bad Blood and onto Craven. Also now, also now Brysology's up, and he can't get anything. So very clean take by Georgia Tech. Not a single member of theirs falling.
Yeah.
Good anti.
Sweep.
Mm-hmm.
So VCU Rams, I mean, now they're just not unable to get the frags.
Yeah.
It looks like Georgia Tech is favoring this A bomb site a lot more. So maybe once again go for an A stack. But as I say that, they're taking the bomb to B.
Yeah. It may be mid. See if that smoke is gonna stop a lot of Dumpling from getting it. It's Dumpling actually with the op. That's interesting. There is Aku. Oh, I think he saw that flash come from behind those boxes, so he knows it was there. And actually, Dumpling getting chunked very, very low, down to 12 health. Chaz does trade it back. Well, not trade, because this is the only frag so far on him, but he takes out Bad Blood nonetheless. And that pulls Georgia Tech away from mid. Looks like they're deciding, let's just go back to A. We've been working. It's been working at A. Let's just keep doing that. Craven's watching window, watching the flank.
Yeah, once again, taking this really slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're setting up once again.
Yeah.
For an A execute. They have plenty of grenades to use.
Yeah, 3 smokes. That's all you need.
Unlike VCU, who have 3 flashbangs and Molotov left.
Yeah. Yeah. It's quiet though. But yeah, here it looks like the smoke's gonna come on. This is actually super good timing for Georgia Tech, because this is right when VCU rotated a lot of their members away onto B side, expecting a B hit. But they ran out of the site right when the smokes went down, so it's going to be really hard for them to come back in. Brysology gets the initial spray down on Hansen. He's only done 13 himself. And Chaz gets out before Craven trades back into Swindy and Shep onto its Elmo. Then also takes out Brysology. All that's left now. It's a 2v2 right now. Bomb has yet to go down, though, and Chaz is watching this angle, watching for the bomb plant. Ooh, but the bomb plant is going on the opposite side of the box. He does get it into the box, and then the time runs out. Even though Craven was able to take out, I believe, Elmo.
No, that was a sick shot through the
smoke. That shot through the smoke won the round for him. Once that happened, there was no time left for the bomb to go down.
Yeah. I mean, once you start playing it at, 6 seconds left, you kind of have to get it down. Otherwise, it's just over. So, I mean, really, really great shot there by Chaz to adjust his shot, because he missed the first time. But then he, angled it down more, and was able to get it the second time. So, really nicely done. That puts VCU Rams on the board finally with 1 round for themselves. Let's see if they can continue this hold there.
They actually decided to pick up. Not only do they have the up on Chaz, but they have the scout onto Swindy, and all its Elmo has is just a little 5-7. But once again, Georgia Tech lining up these. Oh no, maybe not. Looked like they were lining up more smokes for another A take.
Yeah, they're trying to decide what to do. But here it comes.
We got 1 smoke that's gonna block off CT. Brysology is pushing up very aggressive. See if we can't find any information. Of course, we got a couple more. Yeah, Bad Blood again, trying to juke out. Shep actually takes out Brysology across the map. So he wasn't actually caught off guard by that push up through A main. But Elmo tries to up. Can you get it? Oh no! From the back, Craven takes him out before Chaz trades that with Bad Blood. But the terrorists once again have the A site, and the bomb is going down. Chaz is trying to just let out some shots, see if he can't find anything. But nothing so far. Swindy getting some scout shots out, maybe doing a little bit of. Ooh, we do get that nade kill onto Hansen. So it's a 2v2 right now. Chaz is a kit. Swindy does not. Some more nades coming in though. It's 2 sniper rifles though. So this is a very difficult retake. We actually have the ooh oh there we go. We can't quite get the defuse is coming out. Aku heard that he has to push in, but no. Chaz was watching the angle. Is there enough time to hit the defuse? I believe.
Yes.
So very nice retake. Very nice. What do you call it?
That was just clutch.
Yeah, jumping back and forth on and off the bomb. Very nice fake outs.
I mean, with his partner there, I think it was Swindy who was alive with Chaz at the time.
Yeah.
Swindy didn't have a kit, so he's gonna take forever to get the defuse. Chaz did. Plus, he also had an op. So I guess it was kind of like, you know, using Swindy as a bait to lure the players out. So,
ooh, something getting the spray down through the smoke. Actually, I didn't see where that was. Was that at A? That may have been at A. Thought that was at mid. But ooh, and then Chaz getting the snipe shot onto Shep. Aku's waiting for him to push back out again, which he's just gonna fall back from. Craven also watching that angle. Oh, and then Chaz is going like, I'm gonna get a shot somewhere else, which he did onto Bad Blood. So this is a very nice opening for VCU. It's just 2 members left on the side of Georgia Tech. They're just getting taken out all across the map.
Yeah, Chaz stepping up his op game, doing work for VCU the past couple rounds. And I mean, already he got himself 2 kills this round.
Yeah.
As the remaining Georgia Tech members are going to be pushing in to apartments slowly, because they do have plenty of time left on the clock, but they are up against 5 alive CPU members.
Oof. Yeah, but to get through that smoke before it came down, Sweeney's having to do try and get some sick. Chaz does get a shot on the Traven through that window. And Aku gets a nice flick shot onto a jumping Swindy. It's just him left though. And yeah, Chaz takes him out easily. So 3rd round for VCU. I think Georgia Tech gonna have to save after this. No, Shep has a lot of money. He could buy some rifles, so could Craven. So I think, they still have another buy round on them. VCU. It's Elmo, though. I'm still waiting for him to really show up. He's only 117 right now.
Yeah, still waiting for something to come out from him. I mean, where is he positioned right now? I think he's playing aggressive A. Watching A ramp, I think.
He's in that little cubby between stairs and Tetris. He's getting mauled down. Talking about he is mauled down. They just mowed down. That wasn't necessarily his fault.
Oh no!
It's just unfortunate that's right when we're ragging on him.
And unfortunately,
got some more. But this is actually a fake. Georgia Tech throwing all those smokes and then actually running to B. But that is a decent enough fake because it pulls out almost. Well, no, okay. The rotate wasn't quick enough, and so VCU read it as a fake fast enough and actually rotated all the members back before they could even get out of apartments.
Yeah. I mean, Dumpling Dragon, he probably heard the footsteps. I mean, when you're stomping around like that, the guy playing near Cat area on B can definitely hear those footsteps. So luckily he smoked it out and waited for his teammates to rotate out. But once again,
from Georgia Tech. He's gonna run through one. The Jumping Dragon has the angle on them. It actually takes out 2 before he runs out of ammo. Has to search for another weapon. Doesn't end up finding one though. But it's a 2v2 right now. So when he gets a spray down through the box. Also now is Craven trying to see if he can't wrap around. Get the ooh, he gets a nice headshot on this Windy running out. Almost gets a second.
Oh, gets 2.
There we go. Does he get the 3rd?
Clutch?
He has the fake bomb plant. But oh yeah, they know where each other are now. And wow, the unscoped finisher. Very, very nice from Chaz.
Yeah, that was just a solid hold from Chaz. And Craven almost got it. I mean,
yeah.
In a 1 versus 3, granted one of the CTs was low, so he took him out quickly. But I mean, the other 2 had nearly full health. I think they had full health. So really, really solid work from Craving, but unfortunately he just wasn't able to do it. And Hansen gets a quick
Oh,
early
yes.
Brightsology and
Very
bounce.
nice. Marcelo tried to push up, and they knew they were saving, but was caught off guard. And even though Itamo was able to spray down 2 members, Shep does take him out in the end. Chaz is answer that back. Okay, but also now is Shep on the A-bomb side, and Swindy easily takes him out. So VCU actually evened it up. It's 5 right now.
Yeah, making that comeback play and Elbow getting himself a nice double kill in that round. Spraying on top of Scaffold to take out 2 members of Georgia Tech before getting taken out by Shep. And I mean VCU starting to hold down the fort with their with their players now. And I mean I think the 3 stack on A has been working out well for them. Georgia Tech also haven't been smoking as well as they should have when they try to execute onto the site, and VCU also reading the smokes pretty well so that they're able to get into more favorable positions before Georgia Tech pushes out onto the A-bomb site itself.
Yeah. No, definitely. Another very, very quiet round so far. Who's Georgia Tech? Once again, going to try and go for an A take. I don't know if this is going to be a fake or not. But we have two members of VCU on the A site. And here the smokes go out. This one that we're watching is going to block off CT for them. But yeah, they hear them coming in, so they suspect this is a take. Elmo's going to be here to stop. Ooh, he actually almost takes out Shep before Shep answers back. Hansen sprays on Chaz as well. So these entry frags are going in the way of Georgia Tech, definitely so far. Brightsology sees Aku peeking up, takes him out before he gets shot through the smoke by Hansen. And yeah, Bad Blood coming from behind, coming from the flank, takes out Swindy. Also now there's Jumping Dragon with the op, and he's going to save that, and rightfully so. Because with the op 1v4 all across the map, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, it would be a tough task for him to 1v4 this, but obviously he's going to be opting for the save. He's not even going for exit frags at this point yet. He's just hiding in apartments, wanting to save that op just so that he can have at least 1 gun into the next round. But VCU, I believe they should have enough money to buy up again for the next round because they did win the past couple rounds, so they should have at least some money in the bank.
Yeah, I think it should. A couple of them just got to buy for each other, I think.
That's true.
I'm just trying to think. Ooh, this actually may be a little tight of one. Thankfully, Double Dragon able to save that off, and his armor, more also important. So I think they're gonna try and force up here. There's probably gonna be a couple from Mosses come in. Now it's actually just sticking with the 5-7 after all of that.
Yeah,
so
there's not a lot of nades either. I mean, just 2 of them only has smoke, and that's it.
Yeah, and there goes one of them. But it's not the ooh. Aku getting the nice shot on the Chaz. They were waiting for that. That nade gonna do a little itsy bit of damage on Georgia Tech as answer, but not too much. But yeah, if Elmo wants to go up, stop this Palace push. But Bad Blood does take out Swindy, who's pushing up very aggressively, and I think Georgia Tech may take that as a way to go and push into B or maybe mid. No, looks like they're still sticking around T-spawn, sticking around A main. Can't quite. Nothing again.
They're just gonna be going for an A push, just another A execute.
Yeah, they got 2 of the members down. They have enough time, so they can wait if they want to. I don't see any real purpose in waiting too long. I guess they're waiting for Shep right now to set up their final smoke for a clean A take.
I mean, they've had problems in the past where they've lost on time, so take too long.
But looks like they're finally coming in. Elmo holding that little corner up on balcony. But he actually gets mollied out. Brightsology gets put up. Ooh, the fire actually isn't touching him. Of course, they see him now and they shoot him down. Hands down. Of course, Brightsology does take out. I missed your took out. But anyway, very, very nice take at the end of that on Georgia Tech. They did lose 3 other members, though. So it was a 1-for-1 trade after those first initial kills on this site take.
Mm-hmm.
So not the best. It was a decent hold by VCU, all things considered. And those kills are gonna make sure that, or at least gonna try and keep Georgia Tech's economy from running away with it in these last couple of rounds. But VCU are gonna have to save once again.
But I mean, Georgia Tech, they still have 4K across the board, even after
Yeah,
buy
even after
like
all that.
everything. So, yeah, unfortunately, VCU, I mean, they're just be stuck on pistols. They might be going for a round 15 buy, but that's gonna be pretty much it for them, because the amount of money that they have is just not there. Their economy is just not there. And
Yeah.
Georgia Tech, I mean, they're doing the same thing over and over again. It's just delaying it until the 1 minute mark and then
Hmm.
going for another A execute.
Sometimes the 45-second mark, actually.
Exactly. Yeah, like even cutting it even close.
Mhm.
Navi style play.
Yeah. Which, and we saw it on Inferno that sometimes it actually worked against them.
Yeah, exactly.
And even there's actually one round this map that they didn't get the bomb plan in time.
Yeah, but that's because of Chaz's amazing op shot.
Yeah. It was close. It was close.
It was close. It was close.
We got, who was that? Swindy? Yeah, Swindy hiding right behind that box, waiting for someone like Bad Blood to push up. But yeah, the smokes once again going down. This is another A take. Bad Blood is watching Swindy come out and actually doesn't actually. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does take him out. Craven also takes up Parsology on the initial take. Hanson taking up it's Elma's head. So very clean retake. Let's let the Dumpling Dragon and Chaz right now. Maybe try and pick something up. Bad Blood is gonna get caught from behind. Ooh. Oh yeah, and then Chaz does answer back with Dumpling to help out Dumpling Dragon. So able to grab that AK. Maybe we can try and save it. Gonna Molly behind him, stop any sort of chase, but he was blinded, couldn't really defend himself right there, and Craven easily takes him out. So yeah, 7th round for Georgia Tech. It's now 14th round. There are 2 rounds left in this half. VCU, yeah, it looks like they can buy up. It's not the cleanest buy though, and yeah, we see Elmo on a FAMAS because of that. But and if they lose this round, they're gonna have to save. Like it's gonna be a very shallow force up for the 15th round. So they really have to do good this round if they want to have any sort of decent scoreline coming in for the second half.
Mm-hmm. And Georgia Tech not changing any of their strats. It's pretty much up to VCU to see if they can change anything. But I mean, we still haven't seen too much change coming in from VCU. I mean, Georgia Tech wants it. Oh, Bad Blood, actually getting a good frag onto Chaz there.
Good, nice opening kill. Swindy knows he's there. Gonna see if he's waiting around, but nope.
Right, and he disappears. He's gone.
He's gone. Oof. Puff of smoke. He's gonna take that frag and just leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, the same thing happens. Like they do the same thing every single time. They have Bad Blood on the flank around mid or B. Get a kill, a flanking kill, or just some sort of surprise pick, and then they just do an A take.
Yep, and then rain down the smokes, rain down the flashes. VCU gets the A players just pretty much get overrun, and
there they go.
Here we go.
Elmo is there on the flanks. So maybe he can't get. Oh, he actually doesn't get anything with that. That was very aggressive by his. Little impatient on his part. Craven also takes up Parsology's head. So it's just Swindy and Dumpling Dragon. Dumpling Dragon just decide I'm just save this out for the next round. It's 2v5. There's not much that they can really hope for, I feel.
If you flash closer to the wall, it's better because it gets a wider angle inside the ramp. Like when you flashed away, like to your left, you want to flash to your right, so it goes like in almost.
Okay.
Because the guy on the right side, like,
so yeah,
he didn't even see that flash. So
I don't think any of them were flashed.
like if you just aim pretty much straight up, then it just like pops right on the ramp doorway. And get all of them.
Alright.
Hanson pushing into market. He actually.
Oh! Wow, Dumpling Dragon got his friends back.
Talk about crossfire there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Gave him a little wiggle to bait it out. And Dumpling Dragon gets all the second kill onto Craven as well. So, are they going to be able to save it? Yes. Actually, all that's up now is Aku. So, that was a very dangerous search and destroy by Georgia Tech at the end there. And VCU were able to save those last 2 rifles, which is very good. They need all that they can get on this 15th round.
Yeah, they do. And Georgia Tech, I mean, they've had plenty of money coming into this, so they're just going to be buying up
Yeah.
full utility, full rifles. Well, I mean, the Rams, they've had a pretty scrappy buy overall throughout this game.
Dragon deciding to not buy any armor, actually, at all.
Yeah,
Just-
going glass cannon off.
Yeah, instead deciding to... Maybe he didn't have enough money for it, which is weird, though, because he survived. So I don't know, maybe he had to drop a rifle for someone else.
Yeah. Bryceology tried to peek into apartments.
Yeah. Aku almost got that, but just barely missed it. Bryceology actually gets the nice headshot to Craven.
Unable to pick up a rifle, but he managed to escape with this life. Able to fight another day. But Georgia Tech really loves his A push, man.
Yeah. Chaz also getting the spray down on Shep. So this is a very good opening so far for them to try and even up the scoreline at the end of this half. But little do they know, the rest of team members are sneaking through. Looks to be underpass. Oh, nope. Looks like they're gonna dial. They're gonna go back.
The A bomb site is too good for them.
Yeah,
They
it's
can't
too
leave
enticing
it.
for them. They can't help themselves.
They really can't. It's just been A after A after A. Like, who needs to go B site anymore?
There you go. 2 smokes, multiple flashes. Yeah, there you go. Multiple smokes, placed down, easy peasy. Chaz gets the nice initial spray down on Bad Blood, of course. The guy got on the hands and Bad Blood answered it back, but all of now is Bad Blood on the site. Bomb he had to be planned. He actually ran out of time. Woo! So again,
Yes.
pushing the clock to its limits and then some, and it's biting them.
It has, yeah. I mean, Georgia Tech, that possibly if that fight continued on, Georgia Tech would have won that round essentially because he probably would have killed the guy
It was
CTU he
2v1.
was fighting with.
It was 2v1 at the end.
Yeah, but I felt like just their overall. I mean, it was Craven, so I felt like Craven would have clutched it in the end there, but just ran out of time, man. That's what happens when you do these types of plays. It's just,
Yeah, which is strange because they were at the B site. Really confused why they decided to go to A at the end there. Because they had.
Yeah.
I feel like they have these plans like, oh, okay, it takes us this long to get to the site and this long to plant the bomb, but that doesn't account for the CTs there defending it. I mean, Chaz only was only able to spray down Hansen before he got taken out, but that must have stalled them even that stalled them for a couple more seconds.
Yep.
And all these, not to mention the other members of CT that were at the site at the time.
Exactly. So unfortunately, that concludes it. Georgia Tech is going to be coming into the second half with a 3-round advantage, and if they win this pistol round, I mean, then that's going to be problematic for VCU in terms of trying to tie up the score. So we will have to see how this event should play out, as Aku already getting quick throw onto Elmo, and Bad Blood taking right on Chaz.
Lone Dragon being very aggressive and pushing ahead with that Gulker. This is actually the rest of the T's are all up here in the department. And he gets the drop onto Bad Blood, takes him out, and then Bryceology also decides to even it out by taking on Shep. The bomb is down on the B site. 3v3 right now. Got some nades coming in, doing a little bit of damage to Bryceology. Health advantage is definitely on Georgia Tech's side, though. They've been sneaking into the site. It's actually able to find Dumpling Dragon, not watching the right angle, but that seems to be taking more damage than you gave. Yeah, Dumpling Dragon taking him out. Almost actually getting that headshot onto Bryce, or I guess body shot to take out Bryce. So when you open the low corner. It's up to Aku right now, 1v3, cannot finish it. So opening pistol round goes to VCU, which is just what they needed to overtake. Yep. They should be able to tie up Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Unless Georgia Tech come out with some crazy force up second round.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. I mean, even though Georgia Tech got the first 2 kills of the round, because you're a terrorist and you should be pushing in together, I mean, you can just overwhelm them with
Yeah.
straight numbers at that point. So,
Yeah.
so good job on VCU's part to utilize that like strategic advantage that they had in order to just completely overrun the Georgia Tech players on that B bomb site.
Oh, Aku hears them. He knows that they're chilling mid. Let's see flank. Actually, they flashed themselves. I feel. Ooh, Aku peeking out. Oh, just barely be able to get around the corner. Oh, but he peeks out again, and Chaz is able to take him out when they're across the connector, going on catwalk onto the B site. It's all. They actually kill Shep while doing so. Elmo pushing up, watching for any flank. It's not the bad blood now, though. Stop being sort of. He hears the plant go down. Bryceology is very low, but not able to stop it. He was hiding just enough around the corner. And Double Dragon kills Bad Blood before Bad Blood could take out Bryceology. So up to Craven enhancing. Craven is down to 1 health. Oh, he almost is able to spray down Chaz. Actually, he does spray down Chaz. What am I talking about? Elmo back onto Craven. Sorry, I thought I saw the wrong person fall. It's been a long day. It's Hansen right now with the CZ and armor. I feel like he should probably try and save it though. It's not like a rifle or an op or anything, but it's still it's something that he can use next round.
Yeah. But VCU obviously going to be using this advantage that they can to tie out the score line. Only losing Chaz, so obviously not the worst scenario for them. Only losing 1 player, so if they can keep this momentum going, for VCU, because Counter-Strike not only involves a lot of your skill, but also the momentum that your team is going to be going into. If they can keep this momentum up, they can definitely just come back and tie this series up.
Yeah, it looks like VCU again taking control of mid. Georgia Tech decided to stack B initially in case it was another B rush, but it looks like VCU actually is going to go for mid through connector onto A, and that site's open. It's just Shep there right now with that deagle, and he is smoked off. Has to take it through. Bomb is going to go down.
Whoa.
That nade. Ooh, he actually threw the smoke and would take out Bryceology, so that did stop the bomb plant too.
Yeah.
But it looks like bomb is going to go down in the end. Chaz is watching this corner with the mag 10. Smoke is maybe about to fade. Oh, the bomb is only just now going down. It does successfully get planted, but it's a 2v2 right now. Bad Blood even able to pick out a mag 10 for himself, but he's going to get caught with a grenade in his hand. It's Zomo. He's able to spray him down. It's all up to Craven. He has 100 health, but all he has is a USP and no armor. He's going to get flashed. Gonna stall him a little bit. Yeah. Craven watching that angle, able to stop him from pushing in and getting anything done. So it's evened up 9-9, but Georgia Tech have enough money. They're going to be able to buy up this round. Finally get some good artillery on their side. See what they can't put up. What sort of defense they can put up against VCU's attacks.
Yeah, and if VCU wants to execute onto this A-boss side, I mean, they're going to have to do what we saw Georgia Tech did in the first half, which is to get, properly place those smokes and make sure that they get the frags in order to entry onto the site. Because even if they get the smokes, if they just can't even shoot the players, then, not worth it.
Double Dragon getting the opening kill onto Hansen, so good start for the Rams this round.
Yeah, definitely great start there.
Bomb is still dropped back on T-spawn. So they're still kind of just putting their feelers out, trying to find an opening pick, an opening frag. Ooh. Got some shots ringing out mid, but nothing really finding its mark. But yeah, again, VCU taking the play out of Georgia Tech's playbook. Taking things really low before finally doing an A take. This is actually a fake, though. So, I mean, probably for the best, because that smoke did not land where it was supposed to. But it looks like they're just going to use this to go push up mid. We do have some members here in CT. Shep, in particular, are able to hear them push through. But Double Dragon takes him out. Aku answers with a kill onto it. It's Elmo, though. And Bad Blood stopping Swinny coming in from the flank. It's a 3v3 right now. but the bomb still has yet to go plant. And who is? Oh, Bad Blood takes out Dumping Dragon in the end. But this is an open A site, yeah. So Bryceology has been calling out to Chaz that there's no one on the A side. Everyone else rotated out, and so he's able to rush in, no defense, get the bomb plant. Aku does take out Bryceology though. Oh, Chaz is trying it and says, oh no, Chaz does spray it on Bad Blood, but Aku peeks back out with his 2 health, answers it, and is able to get the defuse. So Georgia Tech on their first buy round, able to get their first round of this half. A very close one though.
Yeah, very close. I mean, Aku somehow living with 2 health out of all of it.
Yeah.
Like, that is just either unlucky for the part of VCU or, I mean...
Or very lucky for Aku.
Yeah, exactly. So, Georgia Tech, going to be scraping up their buys, trying to get as much of their utility down as they can.
Yeah. Aku peeking up. Oh, and getting the nice kill on Swindy from mid connector. So very nice opening kill from them. Shep actually pushing up very close. He does catch Shep. Sorry, he is Shep. He does catch Chaz. Bryceology trades that out. But Hansen on the other side of the map is able to take. No, what I'm talking about. Right there, pushing up with him, takes out Bryceology. So 3v2 right now. Advantage Georgia Tech. But it looks like VCU are going to take this, pull away from mid, and looks like they're going to go to B. Aku looks like Aku's expecting the opposite though, and he's rotating out onto A. So this just leaves, I believe, yeah, Bad Blood on the B site. And he's actually stacked there. He's actually stacked up in the kitchen. So he's going to see if they push in. I don't know if they check that corner, which they don't. He takes off his head, he pushes out, just barely not able to find Dumpling Dragon, though he is down to 54 health. But Dumpling Dragon is... Oh, he's got to get the bomb. He didn't actually grab the bomb in his original run. So yeah, Aku was watching the cross, not able to land that shot. Flash comes in, though. Dumpling Dragon has to get this bomb plant down, though. This is going to be... Oh, he's going to actually try and fake... Oh, but Aku is watching the corner and takes him out. So not even the bomb plant for VCU. Ooh, got some BM there.
Yeah, and Georgia Tech, I mean, able to just not only maximize the utility nades that they have, but also just being just really good with hitting their shots. And VCU, even though they might have, you know, the peak advantage, somehow it ends up being Georgia Tech getting the frag at the end. Aku still being really reliable on that op in his hand. So definitely doing a lot of work for his team in that regard. So, I mean, Georgia Tech looking really solid now as VCU once again forces save, only Tech 9s in their hands, and they're going to be rushing in this beast, I believe.
Ooh. I think they may have heard that weapon swap. So yeah, in that flash, they know it's coming. It's going to be a Tech 9 waterfall, and Bad Blood, as well as Chef, setting up their crossfire, able to take out 3 members before falling themselves. So actually, to be fair, with only Tech 9s and not even much armor on them, able to take out 2 members of Georgia Tech and get the bomb plant. This is already a successful round for VCU. And any kills that they get right now is, oh, it's just Craven left! And a 2v1!
And he gets taken down.
Taken out, so this is actually a very successful save round for them.
Very, very.
Landing those shots with those Tech 9s. Very nice.
Yeah. And that is the type of things that VCU needed to do. It's kind of funny that they did it on their eco round, on their Tech 9 round, but sticking together, they did pick B, which was more vulnerable, and I'm surprised that, you know, people just don't go B more when you know that there's just less people there, less CTs on the site. And with that said, Georgia Tech's gonna be stacking 4 members at B.
Yeah. Stop it. They're having to save themselves.
Yep.
After all that. Ooh.
Unfortunately, VCU's gonna be pushing right into this. Granted, Georgia Tech is only on pistols, but if they're able to get the 1-taps, you know, I mean, it won't even matter at that point. But
it doesn't matter though, because there's actually an open A site ready to be taken. That's exactly what's happening. Oh, we have Bad Blood trying to shoot through the smoke. Get some good damage onto Swindy, but not able to net any sort of kills so far. And he was going to shoot back, keep him pushing up. There's another shot onto Chaz. Chaz is jumping on the take boot, see if we can't find any information out. Bebba is deciding to rotate away though. That bomb is down. They're setting up a box around the A site. But who is that in the underpass? I don't know who it is.
Someone
Looks
more.
like they're just going to wait for exit frags, I guess. They're not going to really try to retake this. This is going to be pretty hard for them. But it's weird for them to look like they're saving, actually. Oh, Aku does find Chaz, so that's one kill that they got. He's actually able to grab that rifle and save it, so at least they were able to get something out of this round. But VCU do tie it up, back to 11-11. This is... So yeah, they're coming back. Not even coming back, it's tied up, but they're answering back after their arguably disappointing CT side.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess these teams just really like the T sides.
Yeah.
From what we've seen. I mean,
I've seen
VCU.
a lot of that in
started
casting this
pulling
series.
back. Yeah. And, I mean, Aku once again getting boosted onto that sneaky spot on the bomb site. Hiding in that little corner there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're only on pistols. Bad Blood's the only one with an AK that he managed to pick up and save. He did buy armor with it. He's going to be holding CT spawn watching A, but he's all alone.
Yeah. All the other members are stacked around B. We do have that one member, the CG, waiting for the flank. Up. He's actually going to push up into win right now, see if we can't grab any information. Elmo actually pushed up into ladder room. Doesn't see that CT pushing a window just yet. But they have their eyes set on this A site, or at least they did. They're pulling away. Are they gonna maybe try and do a more standard A take from A main? Yeah, that looks like that's where they're rotating. Doing the old Georgia Tech, as if Georgia Tech invented that strategy, which they didn't. But they executed it very well on their side, so VC Ram got inspired to do it themselves. Yeah, here come the smokes. We got this one blocking off CT. There are a few more, I assume, be blocking off. Oh, actually none. Shep, just himself. Sorry, Chad's trying to block off. Connector getting taken out by Shep. And Bad Blood jumping up on here, trying to spray down anyone he can. Aku, take out Dumpling Dragon. Without Shep. Elmo answering on to Craven. It's actually not the worst defense for saving Georgia Tech. It's all up to Hanson right now, though, with the P250. Elmo and his window are both very, very low, though. He is going to get mollied out, though, and actually try to run through the fire. Oh, that was the wrong direction to go. I think he expected it to bounce farther, closer to the actual site.
Yeah. Fire 1, CT 0.
0.
I mean, some of these fires that they've been placing, we saw in the last game
Yeah.
where he had a really good volley kill as well. So, some well placed fires, I mean, definitely turn the tide around for these teams.
Yeah. But Georgia Tech able to buy once again. But it looks to be another. They're pushing up again in B apartments. Bad Blood pushing up very close to the smoke though. Waiting to see if he can't catch someone on the angle once the smoke fades. He actually puts out another smoke, waiting to see if anyone pushes through. I think looking at from where that smoke came from, they must know someone's hiding in that corner. Because that smoke did not come
Yeah.
from that smoke did not come from the van.
No, it did not. So should have alerted them to something was up.
Yeah. He actually
Yeah.
pulls through right when the smoke is fading. Swindy got taken very low by this fight with Chef mid. Not Double Dragon come back. Where did that? Oh, that's what happened mid. Double Dragon taken out. Hanson. That Inferno Bomb's gonna stop them from pushing in. Got lots of smokes. They're very much committing to this B take. But Aku does take out Swindy and Chip does take out its Elmo while they're rushing in. The bomb has yet to get planted. Bad Blood also taking out Dumping Dragon. It's all to Bryceology and Chaz right now. 2v4, and it's just Bryceology. He does take out Shep, but he's got sprayed down at the end. So Georgia Tech, once buying again, answering back with a victory on their own. VCU Ram, they have more than enough money to buy, though. They're still Their economy is actually better than Georgia Tech, considering that, which is, you know, considering that Georgia Tech just won that round. In fact, we see bad blood here on Justin Famas. But
Yeah, Georgia Tech tying it up there. Well, what a great shot by Akko. Swindy in mid there.
nice.
Unfortunately, the smoke not able to cover him effectively as he tried to push into, mid sandbags there. So Akko gets another kill for himself. Shep. Jeez, some of the spray control coming from these guys is crazy.
It's Elmo right now, and he's gonna rush and actually take out bad blood. But he does not have the bomb. So with 2 health, there's really not much he can do right now.
Yeah.
Surround the bomb. Watch from all angles.
You could try to fight Hansen, but
Could try to find which one of these is Hansen.
true that. So that's gonna be rough for him.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna try and save this AK. But I don't know if that's the best idea, because if they find him out, because he's not gonna get any money for this, and if they find him after the round timer ends, it's gonna be very unfortunate. I don't know if are VCU gonna have to save after this round loss.
Probably, yeah. I think they do.
Okay. So in that case, it's probably in his best interest to save. But oh, maybe not.
You can still buy too.
Just
So
they are gonna buy. But if someone doesn't even know this is coming and they're no, the round timer happens right before he gets taken out. Oh, that is disastrous.
That is just so awkward.
Oh, wow. No, actually, he
No,
has not as much money as Chaz and Dumpling Dragon do, so maybe he got killed right before the timer ran out. Which in that case, Georgia Tech could have probably timed that better.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, they absolutely cannot. They have to save. They have no money. We do see we have Tech 9 and Armor onto Swindy, and a B250 onto Chaz. But other than that, the rest of them is just on their Glocks, not a single utility grenade. While Georgia Tech are full buying up, actually 3 AKs that they're able to pick off their teammates. Well, that's an unfortunate smoke. He's able to peek out, actually get some really, really good damage. He's only able to find 1 kill before they rush into the site, but Chaz and Swindy left with very, very low health. It's up to Chaz right now with his little P250, and he gets taken out from the air. Only losing bad blood. So but it's an eager round, so pretty much that's what you'd expect from an eager round. Georgia Tech are on their 14th point, though. VCU they really can't lose another round. Especially not this one. Because if they lose this one, they're going to have to save again. And saving again going into the match point is just disastrous.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be going in saving at round 15. When the enemy has round 15, that is. That is not a situation that you ever want to be in. And VCU making a good call here. If they actually get the info, they need someone to push in and get info for their team. Because right now there's only 1 person on A side. I mean now it's gonna be 2 people.
Ooh. So here we do another A take. The smokes do go down, and VCU actually decided to run through the smoke at A main. Nothing happens there. Bressology gets taken down a little bit by Craven, I assume. But Chaz takes off his head, and that bomb looks like it's about to be going down. Swindy takes out Hansen. They're just firing through that smoke at A connector. Bomb goes down. And they're just setting up a crossfire to stop this retake from happening. We do have a Sichi coming from the flank. This is Bad Blood coming up from behind. But they know he's there. They know he's there. They're ready for him. Shooting through the smoke. Bad Blood does take out Dumpling Dragon, but then it's someone peeks out and takes him back. Step takes out its Elmo in return. 2v3 though. Now it's all up. Well, I lied. It's all over. And in the end, VCU net that with 2 surviving members, even able to save that AK.
Yep. Very nicely done there. I I mean, as Georgia Tech, if you have only one member in CT and one member in uh connector, once you get smoked out, there's not too much you can really do there.
Yeah.
So I mean, VCU made the right call pushing onto A site, as we said, because I mean it was just pretty poorly defended
Ooh.
at that point.
Octagon the opening off shot onto Chaz. Of course, it's Elmo decides to trade that back. So it's a 4v4 right now. But it looks like Georgia Tech's line of scrimmage is actually pushed up pretty aggressively. No, I'm actually thinking about it right now. It's not. It's just rare to see someone hiding in connector like that. I thought for a second that he was pushed up mid. But yeah, it looks like they want to do another standard A take. Here come the smokes flying in. Craven's pushed back. He's gonna throw a grenade out. See how much that doesn't really do much damage though to these armored opponents. Yeah, he's completely just out of the sight. It's a free sight for VCU right now. Georgia Tech just has to wait for these smokes to fade for the retake. Bomb goes down pretty late, but they had enough time, so it wasn't a huge rush. I'll be watching to see if anyone pushes up from stairs. Smokes are fading out, so they want to retake this. Now should be the time. Swinny gets the opening down the Craven, but Shep trades that back. 3v3 still. Elmo saw Shep's rifle. Oh, he just barely misses that. Dumping Dragon takes him on instead. As well as Aku. It's just bad blood from behind. I don't know if Elmo knows that. Well, he does now. He's just running away. It's just bad blood in the palace. It looks like he's just going to try and save this from us for the next round. He's going to run straight into Dumping Dragon, though. But they know that... Oh, ooh, up. Oh, actually takes Dumping Dragon very, very low, down at 19 health. But this is, in the end, evened up. 14-14. 2 rounds left. Georgia Tech got the save. Bad Blood has this one from us to work with.
Yep.
But they have to save for the tie point. VCU's economy, though, considering they just came off of a couple of round loss, is not the greatest either.
Mm-hmm.
So if Georgia Tech are able to do some work here, they may be a little shaky of a buy for the next round. But they gotta get to that in the first place, with only from us and just Armor and Bad Blood and Shep. This is gonna be a tall order for them. Aku does plink out Chaz from connector. But and Bad Blood watching that corner takes out Dumpling Dragon's neck. But he's pushed out back into T, so this is pretty much an open sight. Oh, and then then we'll take the Bad Blood from behind.
Yep, Elmo's gonna take up that blood. Here comes, oh no, Craven pushing out of market window there. Gonna get taken up by Elmo in apartments. Still 3 versus 3 here. As it's gonna be, nope. Chaz is gonna get taken out. Takes out Hansen.
Ooh.
Georgia Tech have a tall path ahead of them. Bryceology takes out Shep and Aku. Last man left alive. Bomb's gonna be taken down. He only has a USPS. What can he really do? Gets taken out. VCU ties it for, not ties it. They go in for the match-winning point.
Yeah, they bring it up to tie point. Georgia Tech are able to buy this time. So, let's see if they answer with anything. Does Shep have a rifle? He's at a 0 money right now. So I assume you must. Someone must have bought one for... No, it looks like Shep is just at the 5-7. So it's not even the best buy for them.
No, it's not. But I mean, Georgia Tech, they have to win this round.
Yeah.
If they want to just go for the tie, let alone winning it at this point. And VCU, their mid push worked really well because Georgia Tech pretty much gave up mid last round. But this time we do see that they have a mid-centric type play. Some with a guy in cat, a guy window, a guy connector as Chaz takes out the guy watching B. So B is actually pretty open right now. If VC decides to go for it.
And some answers on to Chaz. We got the nades rolling in onto the A side. Another playbook A take, another by the book A take. But then Hansen pushes through the smoke. Isn't able to quite get anyone just yet. Does some decent damage though. Ooh, Elmo not able to find any kills with that off so far. Aku sprays on Bryceology. Shep through the dragon. And another nade kill onto Aku. It's 1v1. Shep versus Elmo. Alt versus 5-7. That grenade brings Elmo super low. Shep just needs to land one more shot. It's 30 seconds left, so he's got some time to work with. But he's got to get that bomb plant down if he wants to win this game up for his team. And Shep is able to find an AK for himself. He's just going to watch this angle, hoping that Elmo doesn't come around from the side, which he knows he doesn't now. That flashes out. Tried to shoulder peek that. Nope. Shep just takes him out, tying it up. We are going into overtime.
OT. Really solid play there coming in from Georgia Tech, able to finally tie it up. And I mean, VCU on their T side, I mean, they show a lot of aggressive plays, and their players actually, you know, perform better when they're playing on the T side. So it looks like, you know, both teams are more T-sided oriented teams.
Yeah.
I know some teams prefer to play CT, but these two teams really like to play their terrorist side. So going into overtime match round 1, I expect more, you know, aggressive plays coming in from VCU. But then after that, I mean, it could be anyone's game if they continue to switch sides like that. It could be a lot of back and forth play between Georgia Tech and VCU. So we will just have to see what happens in that situation.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what to. I don't know what sort of what to expect from this first overtime.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that, you know, the fact that it's going to overtime in the first place shows that these teams are on pretty equal footing, at least on their performance on this map. And the last map wasn't a stomp by any means either. It was a close match for both teams. So I honestly don't know what to expect. But we'll see how these teams handle it. The economy game is completely reset. Both teams start out with more than enough money to buy. And so there's not going to be any sort of worries for either team about needing to build up their economy, having no save rounds. At least in the beginning.
Yeah, at least in the beginning. How they choose to, you know, push out past the beginning part of that's going to be up to teams. I mean, they have to win rounds in order to keep the overtime.
I just mean that it's gun round versus gun round.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Who's not ready? Someone's not ready yet. Ready up. Come on.
Come on, we want to start.
That's Deagle. I'm not going to call it 1D because it was about like 3D. Up and there. Here we go. First overtime is starting. VCU still on the T side. Georgia Tech still on the CT side.
Yeah, 10K money that they have to
10K
spend
monies.
over 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And I think the first team to win by 2 rounds, like 2 rounds more than the other team.
Yeah, the first team to 4.
Yeah.
So it would have to be by 2.
Yep.
But yeah,
So
it's
here
just
we-
another standard set. We actually have 2 CTs pushing in through mid-connector, but that is the wrong decision as VCU are pushing straight into A. Chaz actually takes Craven's head out through a box. And they're laying down more smokes. That was a quick bomb plant. So very much a bad call by Georgia Tech right there. Ooh, Aku taking out someone on the flank. 4v3 right now. It's going to be a very hard retake. Got Hansen coming up from behind. I don't know if Chaz expects this though. He's watching the wrong direction. Hansen would have spayed on 2 on Bad Blood takes out Squindy. It's all up the Dragon 1v2. So this is a very nice retake so far. He's hiding in the smoke. See if you can't catch. Oh, but Aku takes out his head with the 5-7. While Hansen goes. Oh, they actually traded the defuse because of the kit. Is there enough timing of the defuse? Oh, wow. They swapped that over to Aku, who had the kit, and he was able to get that defuse down just barely in time. Oh no, VCU must feel so robbed.
That's gotta feel so bad because that timing was just so close.
I actually thought it was gonna go off. That was like half a second. If he started it half a second later. That was
Yeah,
just
but really great flank by Hansen.
yeah.
I mean, that was just really clutch coming in for Georgia Tech. What he did.
Yeah, and the fact that VCU weren't watching that had nothing. Like, none of their players were watching that angle.
Exactly.
It's very questionable. Gonna see Shep here, maybe throwing this flash out connector. Nope, I guess not. Smoke being thrown out somewhere behind him. Got Chaz holding that angle. So you can find anything. Ooh, I think they may have seen his leg. Yeah, see, now they're kind of firing through those boards. See if they can't land anything. They're just gonna answer with the molly right there. And actually, Shep takes out Swindy in the very beginning of this. So a good opening frag for Georgia Tech. If I was gonna keep them from pushing anything. Ooh, and Hansen almost walks straight into the tee up at Palace. It's Elmo takes out Bad Blood across the map though. More smoke's gonna go down. Both these teams were really liking this A site.
Yeah.
Drawn to it.
Yeah,
Better or
everyone's
worse.
always favoring that A bomb site.
Just gets the kill on Hansen. Oh, he must have heard that scoping though. They know Aku's there. Oh yeah, and there we go. So VCU do tie it up. They don't let that last loss get to them. Tie it back up to 16-16 to the last round of this first half of the first overtime. Both teams able to buy comfortably. Full utility, full armor, full rifles.
Yeah, I mean, able to finally clutch it there in the end for VCU. So, I mean, still a very close game by far. And here comes VCU actually opting for a B push. This
Yeah,
could be...
it's a very quick B push. Oh, Bad Blood spraying down Swinny Brysology, and then Ches. Woo! That was a very nice spray down at the end there by Georgia Tech, putting them at the round lead at the second half. Yeah, VCU decided to run straight in there, but Georgia Tech, they got the shots. Bad Blood especially able to spray down 3, I believe it was that he did. Just ridiculous.
That was...
Like that looked like that was a save round for VCU. How quickly that was over, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they just weren't able to just get onto that bomb site. Really solid hold just by that one player holding them the site.
Chaz and Aku though, both of them dropping 30 bombs right now.
Yeah.
Scoreline and Shep missed him too. So we got 3 people over 30 kills right now.
I mean, which is not to be expected. I mean, we are in overtime, so kills are going to be inflated. And Swindy auto sniper by
Sniper first round. This is very ballsy of them.
Oh, where is he positioned? I think he's going to be positioned CT or B.
No, I think he's positioned B. I think that's him at B, up by Van. Because it's that's where I'd put it.
You would, you silver.
I cannot deny.
Elmo almost caught sight of Bad Blood. He might have heard the footsteps walking away. But that could have been a really interesting peek. If
I actually thought there was going to be some gunfire going down there at least, if not a kill, for either team. But yeah, Georgia Tech decided to take this take very slow. But again, they're just going to do another A take. Here the smokes come flying in. Got some flashes too. Brysology is here for the defense though. He is still in the site, not getting pushed out. Got some fire coming down, but that's not pushing anyone away. And actually some return mollies being thrown out. Shep is going to lead the charge in here onto the site. Checking all the corners. Found nothing yet. Oh, Brysology comes from the side and actually takes him out. He's hiding behind that circuit. Bad Blood answers back onto Elma though, and they know where Brysology is, so Craven takes him out, and Aku takes the upshot onto Chaz. And then also onto Dumpling Dragon. So it's left to Swindy right now with that auto sniper. He's gonna try and save this though, because 1v4 with the auto sniper is a very hard. It's almost impossible task.
I mean, plus it's also just a very expensive piece of equipment to buy.
Yeah.
Especially when you only have 10k. Some of like the ESL tournaments, they start you at 16k, so it would be okay.
Yeah.
You know. push aggressively, but in a 1 versus 4, probably not gonna result in too much for Swindy. He has to be careful moving around here in apartments.
Yeah, but he's watching that angle. Oh, and they don't check it. He turns away just in time. Or just in time for Swindy to get the kill on him. Bad Blood knows where he is, though, and he wants his rifle. Oh, but Swindy doesn't let it fall. He's going to be able to save this for the next round. So it's not the worst for VCU right now. Still
Yeah,
able to
but-
play that.
Yeah, but the intel that Georgia Tech got from that, so they should know that the auto sniper is gonna be playing B. So
Yeah.
going B is probably not gonna be an option. What they could do is try to smoke off mid, a
Mhm.
mid to B play, try to catch Spindy off guard, or they just keep going for another A execute.
Yeah. It's strange that they'd put Swindy back on B, like once again with it, because they should know how much Georgia Tech likes his A site. So the only person who ever goes close to B is Bad Blood with his lurking. But again, nothing so far. This is match point for Georgia Tech. I want to remind everyone, if they win this, or even if they lose this, they win the next round, it's gonna go. Ooh, that's a failed smoke. That is super unfortunate.
That's a little awkward.
A little awkward. They did it right every single time up until now.
Yeah, that's true. A little slip up on their part there.
Cut them a little slack. Even pros make mistakes. But so yeah, I guess they take that as a little pause. Dumpling Dragon's gonna watch this. He actually flashed himself in. That was a Aku saw that and peeked away just in time and actually gets the kill on the Dumpling Dragon. They're gonna take that as an excuse to run straight in. Shape takes up Ricology, and then Bad Blood takes out its Elmo on the other side of the map, or I guess flanking from mid. Swindy, he has the auto sniper, knows where Bad Blood is, but not able to land any of his shots. Oh, there he goes. Now he takes out Bad Blood with a nice headshot with that. But it's just 2 sniper rifles right now. The bomb is about to go down. This is gonna be a hard retake, especially now that it's. Oh, yep, and there it is. So that is match game. It's match for them.
That's match. Yeah,
It's match.
that is
But-
gonna be match. What, in favor of Team Georgia Tech? That's gonna be a 2-0 sweep, actually.
2-0.
Yeah, but that second game was really close.
Yeah, the first game too, but especially the second game. VCU did not go down without a fight. It was definitely a close match. The 2-0 does not do it justice. I feel like I say that a lot. We've seen a lot of.
I mean, they managed to bring it back to overtime, and unfortunately for Swindy, I mean, they just weren't able to capitalize on their equipment value. But I mean, look at this. I mean, if you just look at the scores right now, Aku and Shep top fragging for Team Georgia Tech, 34 kills, 33 kills. Like you said, dropping some really great 30 frags there. Shep did manage to get that 1v3 clutch, I remember.
No.
And Chaz on the other side for VC Rims, he's pulled off, 30 bomb as well for his team, but it just wasn't enough.
Actually, Chaz has the only 4K, 4 kill, in this game. But we do see Aku with 3 kills. So,
Yeah, it just really depends on, the type of situation that these guys are being put in.
Yeah.
Like in a 1 versus 5, if you have 100 health and the enemy has like 1 health, I'd bet money on the guy who has the 100 health, even if it's a 1v5.
Yeah.
And
But anyway, very, in the end, very nice performance by Georgia Tech. I do really want to question VCU's. They had no answer for the A take.
Yeah.
Kept pulling out. Which, maybe Georgia Tech's A take was just very strong, but I felt like they didn't even really try.
They tried sometimes, VCU did, but obviously they could have had more emphasis on it because they still needed to have a guy watching mid, so maybe just have a guy play connector and have one guy triple stack, one guy either underneath scaffold because they never put a guy under scaffold to watch both Palace and A ramp, so that could have been a position they could have used. They could have just tried to just straight up rush A ramp if they really wanted to.
Yeah, I just feel every single time those smokes came in, we saw at the end there, and I know this happened a lot, but just I remember watching that last round. Bryceology was there, would
Right.
stay in the site, but every single time that they got smoked out, whoever it was chilling at ticket booth, which is like fall back when the smokes came through,
Right.
which you're leaving your one person there on the site by themselves.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's, and maybe sure it's like, oh, he'll get one or two before he falls, then when smokes fade, we can do a retake. But those haven't been working, and so you'd think they could at least try for a few rounds. Once the smokes come flying in, they actually push into before even like right when the smokes come down, or right before the smokes come down, like before the smokes pop and become make the smoke field. And so it's one or two more people, one from ticket, one from either connector or jungle or wherever they're from, pushing into the site right when Georgia Tech push into them, rather than waiting for Georgia Tech to set up in the site.
Yeah.
And that just didn't happen.
Exactly. So with that, congratulations to Georgia Tech, able to beat out VCU 2-0 in that week 5 recap match that we watched. We'll be taking a break for now, but then we will be getting into match 2.
Match 2.
Who's it going to be? I think it's going to be between
Waterloo and WWU.
I think that's Western Wisconsin University, I want to say. But that's just completely I just go complete guess.
Yeah, I actually have no idea.
All right. So with that, yeah,